I'll go 17.
Sure.
Do we have to do anything with that?
Yeah. But I'll keep track of it if you like.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'll pass.
Alright, I'll play a Vestige. Trigger, make a green. Razor.
Sure.
Here we are.
Hidden Saga, pass.
There's only one that'll live you.
Burden.
Sure.
I'm a bit.
Top bottom.
Combat. Trigger. Cope. 19, 18? Or 16? 17. 17.
I'll place tapped and pass.
Trigger.
Rebuild at a turn. Yeah. There's more. It's an awesome.
Saga, pass.
Pretty good one.
Metamorphose.
Sure.
One instant or sorcery cast. I will add a blue and red.
Okay.
I use the blue. Cast consider.
Sure. One red floating.
Shipping escapes.
I'll draw this. Shock on 15. Use the red. Cast Metamorphose.
Sure.
After like the last modern RCQ season, I was like, I'm gonna take a break.
I'll add a blue and red.
Okay.
Use the blue. Target myself.
Sure.
I've been meaning to come back to play on Thursday because it's just like I was gonna come right after this match.
Use the red. Looting.
Sure. No mana floating?
Nope.
Okay.
Six green, more red.
Put a beginning of combat. 2 triggers. Attack you for 6.
I'll block one.
You block one. You go to 17. Second main. Amulet. I'll pass.
I'll make a Saga token.
Sure.
All right, you guys passed. Congrats. Let's give it a good shuffle. Where'd my pen go? I
Draw.
left it over there. I'll be back in a minute with your sign.
Trigger my Sagas.
Oh no, I need a red pen.
2, and then in response to this chapter, I'm gonna float a colorless.
Sure.
3. Sorry, one colorless floating. On amulets.
We got the loop.
Yeah.
You're good. My buddy plays. Just want to make sure we got it. Great.
You only have one of these, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 2/2. Is that what
It's a
the dice
2/2.
is? Okay.
If I
Correct.
give a 24-second extension, that's not me, that's a scroll.
Okay. I'm gonna play land for turn, trigger amulet.
Sure.
Untap. Still in response to the trigger, I'll float green red. 1. This is gonna be my red for now. I'm gonna borrow a die, Jose.
Yeah, go for it.
Thanks. Red. And then I'll pick up the Vestige. Do it. Use green colorless. Cast Explore.
Sure.
Play land for turn. Trigger.
Okay.
Untap, make a green. Use green red. Cast Aftermath Analyst.
Sure.
Trigger.
Yep.
Melt three cards. I'll pass.
I like how you show up and you just don't play, but you're just here to chill. Makes me happy. It gets me aroused.
Why don't you come play?
Oh, because I don't have a deck. He did last time, though, because we needed him to make it top 8.
I remember that.
Yeah. And we were eternally grateful. You made the tournament so much better.
I was
Shocked to 13.
Sure.
jet lagged
You played really well, all things considered, I think.
by going 0-2 drop.
Analyst.
Listen,
Yes,
man,
Dad.
you still played, and you completed rounds, and
Combat.
I don't think
Sure.
you had any errors
Attack,
in gameplay.
trigger,
Like,
target
tournament
a
errors.
preordained.
Sure.
And I'll
That's
cast.
pretty good.
Okay. I'll take 10.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You go to 7.
That's what I got.
I'll pass.
Alright.
Ready?
Draw. In response to trigger, I'll float a mana.
Sure.
Trigger. Alright, so 6 to 3. Alright. 4. Alright, I'll play Shifting Woodlands, 2 triggers.
Sure.
1, 2. Yep. I'll have 2 green floating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cast Titan.
Untap. Sure.
Timer.
Trigger Titan.
Yep.
Lotus Field to West. I will have 2 Amulet triggers and a Lotus Field trigger.
Do it. No resolve.
There's Johnny. Yep.
Okay. So first trigger, I'll float 3 green, 1 blue, and then I'll float 3 green, 1 blue.
Sure.
So I'll be at 6 green, 2 blue.
Makes sense. I'll go to 18.
2 blue. Okay. Resolve my Lotus Field trigger.
Yep.
Sack these 2 lands. This doesn't matter. I guess it's more mana to sack these 2 lands. Thinking. Give me 1 second. Sorry.
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll sack these 2 lands.
Yep.
Okay. I'll use 4 green. So I'll go to 2 green to activate Shifting Woodlands. Make it a copy of Aftermath Analyst in my graveyard.
Here. Okay. Yep.
Yep.
Alright, and then I'll use 4 mana to activate my Aftermath Analyst ability.
Enchantment, sorcery, land, creature. Yeah, delirium.
Yep.
Sure. Yep.
Alright, Analyst resolves. Okay, so I'm gonna sort these into 2 piles. These are lands that don't trigger, so this one too. And these are lands that do trigger. These are lands that are already on the battlefield. So this is my hand. That over there. Okay, so I have 2 Amulet triggers on all these lands, plus I have these 4 triggers, and I guess these Saga triggers, but I'm just gonna not worry about them right now. Okay, so first untap. I'm gonna float 3 colorless, 2 red, 4 green, and then these 2. This will also make 2 more green, so 6 green. Okay. Second untap, we'll double it.
Okay.
So 4, 6, 12. Yep. Okay. And then this is going to make a blue mana. Sorry. My Lotus this time is gonna make. So I'm gonna make 3 more green. I'm gonna make 3 blue with my Lotus.
Okay.
And then this will also make a blue mana. Okay. So that's the only change. Okay. So Lotus Field will sacrifice Lotus Field plus Cruel Turf. Cruel Turf will bounce my Talaria West. And then other Cruel Turf will bounce itself. Okay. So I'm going to transmute Talaria West.
Sure.
Into 1 blue. Alright, I'm gonna get Summoner's Pact, cast Summoner's Pact.
Yep.
I'll get second Primeval Titan, cast Primeval Titan. Using 3 green, 3 colorless.
3 green. Okay. Yep. You're good to go.
Alright. This one is going to get Lotus Field, Mirror Pool. Okay, so I will have 2 triggers on both of these, plus a Lotus Field trigger. Okay, so I'll make 6 green and leave this on tap, make 1 colorless.
Yep.
Okay. Now I'm gonna do the same thing.
Sack 2 lands.
Oh, sack 2 lands. I'm sorry, I'll sack them in a second.
Sure.
So now I'm gonna do the same thing with woodlands. Each time I do this, I'm not gonna like change anything. There's gonna be no different effects. I'm going to generate. This is 12 mana, and it only costs 8 to activate. So I'm gonna effectively have infinite mana.
Right. Yep. That's fine. Yeah, I'll scoop.
Okay. Cool. If you want to know how I'll win, I'm gonna use Mirror Pool to continue copying my dudes,
Right.
and eventually I'll search out a hand of our battlements and give them all haste.
13, I'll be at 17.
Fight for the chalice. In the game too. Goblin Bombardment also Johnny.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Good.
Delta go.
Yes, it is.
Brazier.
Sure.
Trigger.
Yep.
Saga.
Yep.
Pass.
Next up, go ahead.
You got it.
On tap.
17. I'm gonna
I'll plot a highway robbery.
Sure.
And I'll pass.
Trigger.
for you. Surveil.
I'll play Vesuva as a copy of Saga.
Okay.
But Judge, I forgot how this works. If I have if I have Vesuva Saga, does it enter with 1 counter, 2 counters, 0 counters? How does this work? I forget. Depending on how this works, I will change my selection if that's okay.
Yep, that's fine.
What's up, Sal?
Judge call.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what happens is it ETBs with no counters, then the trigger happens and it goes to 1.
Okay, so we'll just go to 1.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
No problem. Excuse me. Need to edit this. There you go. 3 now.
Very good.
18.
Sure. This might have been a punt. I should have just let this. Bad thing. That's. I'm here now.
Are you worried about Blood Moon?
No, I'm worried about. Well, if it is.
Moon would probably suck, but
I was worried about Harbinger actually, but Blood Moon would also be bad.
both are bad.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking. I just like. It was in my head while I was sideboarding, and then just as soon as I stopped sideboarding, now it's just like gone, and I just like. I'm worried I punted.
Right. Thought Scour target myself.
Sure.
Sorcery.
May I read Demi-Lich while you're doing stuff?
I know what it's like in my.
Thanks.
Karn was the latest. Karn liberated.
Cast Highway Robber.
Yep.
I will choose to discard.
Okay.
Draw 2. Consider.
Yep.
Looney's Lord.
Sure. Couple of Phoenixes.
Why are you the way that you? By the way, like swords to righteous for some reason cost 1.
Yep. Phoenix.
I will cast Demi-Lich.
Sure.
Are you sure this is a shade? Down to the target. All the target. That's why I would have to. You have any questions?
Yep. Trace.
Exiles 4.
Sure.
Or being in
Same.
combat.
Okay.
Trigger.
Yep.
Attack you for 3.
Take 3, you go to 17.
I'll pass.
Alright. At my upkeep, I'll draw. Okay, interesting. So I have 2 triggers on this stack. This one will go up. What am I doing with this one?
Fling it at the drive.
5 in hand?
Yeah. 5.
Okay, I'll float a mana in response to the trigger.
Okay.
Two there. Go to outside trigger. Fling the combat. So go.
I'm floating.
Tap. Draw.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna get some respect.
Were you successful?
Sure.
Take out the county. That seems weird.
Yep.
Well, if you have a subtlety, I'm losing anyway. So, play Lotus Field triggers.
Sure.
Combat.
In response to sap trigger, I'm gonna float 5. And then sack these 2.
Okay.
So I have 3 green, or sorry, 4 green and 2 colorless. Cast Titan.
Yep. Resolves.
Trigger.
Fry trigger. I'm gonna make a cat, and then I'm gonna be at 10. Yep. So I'm a cat.
What's he gonna
What am I doing here? I guess I'm just doing this.
Cat warrior, and you're at 11.
Attempt to haste the Titan.
Sure.
Combat.
Yep.
Trigger.
Yep.
Yeah, I had consigned an orange.
These lands. Trigger my growth chamber.
I mean, it's such a joke.
I'm gonna pick up this
Sure.
and more battlements, I suppose.
And 5 would have gotten
Coming in for 6.
Yep. I go down to 12.
the best of the 7, 6, and 5.
Did I miss one? Did you fetch a second time?
2 fetches.
Oh, 2 fetch a second time. Okay.
Triple
My
bounce.
bad. Alright, 12. Yep. Alright, main phase 2.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Stock Up.
That's a reader.
Yeah, of course. It's like dig through time, as my friend likes to say.
It's a middle 4.
Sure.
Did you win?
It was a turn 2 dragon.
2, 3, 4, 5. I'll take these 2 cards, I think. And these just go on bottom in any order. Alright, and I will pass the turn.
I was like that game 1. I was like, man, that's a great one.
Bolt Titan.
Good.
Combat.
Good.
Attack. Trigger. Trigger pull.
Good.
Bolt Titan.
It's dead. I'll block that Lich.
Sure. Take 3. Down 14. Take Titan.
You got it.
Shuffling my have it right down your hand. While you
I'll just play
shuffle.
open.
I'll still.
Sure.
Hopefully you see a top 8.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, what, you're 201? 211? Definitely still a chance, man. That's a crazy prop, for sure.
Yeah.
You want to cut it down?
Yeah. I will pass then.
Sure. Upkeep. Pay for fact.
Sure.
Turn 3, combo
Draw.
game 2, build the board. Johnny. So, and then he mulled a 4 on.
Trigger.
Yep.
Not a.
Blue, green, red. Pick it up.
No.
Yep.
Play dry.
Yep.
Land drop for turn. It has to see 5 other.
5 other?
Yeah.
Thank God. Yeah.
Float green red, pick it up.
Yep.
Cast explore.
Yep.
Float nothing. Just leave it untapped. Pick up this.
It's not like.
Just your Valakut.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like. It depends on if there's any pair downs. Like there's what, 2 around.
And pass turn.
Since there will be like pair ups and downs. Should be good though. Play fours. Because like I would feel that should be good. Sorry. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I'm like putting my 7 on.
Looting?
Sure.
My 6 is bounce lands. That's where I am. It's a turn 1 drive. Still go to 5. Turn 3 drive, that's completely fair. Yeah, that's as fair as it gets. It's like after that, it's
Yeah, I realized that. I played
bounce lands and Lotus Field.
Metamorphose? I'll add double red.
Sure.
2.
The most interaction I have with
Bolt you with 1 red?
That's good, right?
Yeah, right. I'm gonna bolt you again.
Yeah. I don't have interaction.
Okay. I had a game where I like turn 2. Right. Yeah, I think that was pretty sick. It was turn 1, the combo was in play, and he had
Good. You're scooping?
Yeah.
It's like
I was just thinking, sorry.
it's like probably the strongest. It's definitely in certain spots I would take it all. Certain pieces. Surgical something to remove some cards from their deck.
I'll keep as well.
Alright. Start off Vestige, make a black, cast Amulet, pass.
Yep.
You can't respond to refresh. You have to let them. Well, then you're not responding.
Growth Chamber, Trigger Amulet, Trigger Chamber. I'll float a colorless, pick up this. Play Spelunking.
I've tripled.
Trigger. Play Force.
On your end step, I'll consider.
Sure.
I'll draw that.
Sure.
Untap.
2-0-2. I had 2-1-1. I would want 2-1 before. And then respond before.
Go to 19.
I need to go post it now. Excellent.
Thing in the ice?
Sure.
Pass.
Trigger.
Yeah.
In response to the Lotus Field trigger, I'll float 3 and float 3 from this. So I'll have 5 green, 1 blue. Sack these 2. Titan.
Yep.
Trigger.
Had a hard time finishing the game. Yeah. You got Riley, but like, it's like, well, I was that one. I think that was one game over.
Here's my land. Get these 2. Untap. Use the Titan.
Yep.
Combat. Yep. 6. Trigger. I'll get Growth Chamber T-West. Pick this up. Come into 6.
No blocks.
13. Pass the turn.
Play on looting trigger.
Sure.
Let's cut those two. Target myself, trigger.
Sure.
For 12. Cast a looting trigger. Good.
Yeah, all good.
Surgical Lotus Field trigger.
Sure.
For the 10.
I know, like any of those.
Just two.
Yeah, it's just like, it's hard to like, I want to have all of them, but I gotta pick one. And then you might pick one and go, well, that wasn't my opening hand.
Exactly. That's the thing. It's like, wow, I did not. I'm sure that there wasn't a infinite exam, right?
You want to cut it up?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, I mean, a lot of times it's
For combat trigger.
I feel like a lot of times you bring it in and you're like, I need it in one card that doesn't make it spicy.
We know you've cast for.
I have 7 different ways that Benny Needle needs to hit.
I think what you can do next turn.
I'm gonna like play tight and get enough mana, cast Summoner's Pact, get Dryad, play a couple lands and kill you.
I'll attack for 10.
You got it. I'm at 10.
Second main. Cast Amulet.
Sure.
Well, the fact that you can be like 2 mana, no to your animal trigger, and no to the spell itself. Like for 2 mana, only one of its color pick. Like that's just like gross. Obviously, it's narrow to do that.
Cast both. Yeah, I'll cast both.
Sure.
Exile. I'll pass.
Drop. Trigger. I'll make a green.
I'm always like afraid to be wrong. So I go, I'm just gonna play it out because I don't know. You're like, do you want us to play that? I'm sure you're gonna get in. I'm like, I don't know. I just want to play. I don't know.
Oh, I dropped on the
Because if you're wrong, then like.
Alright, let's figure out how to tap my mana. Sorry, alright, so that's not touchable, so can I get here?
Yeah, people like telling me like, I grew because of Gary today. I'm like, I don't
I leave
I'm not
that.
gonna,
Good if I leave.
I'm not gonna pretend to know because I honestly don't know.
I need to get more points.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just like, I'm like always too scared to be wrong. I'm like, I'll play it. So that way I'll know I did whatever I could. You know. the magic
Get lands that are top main phase 2.
yeah, I'll draw. Like, that kicks you out. Like, I'm an idiot.
Getting like 1.
Like, I think I don't trust those ones. I'll stay
Okay, so I'm just tapping. Yeah, I'll just leave these. Cast Titan, sorry. Trigger my Titan.
Yeah.
The other thing too is like that matchup. I was thinking of like all of Dust gets Kappa and Heavy, so like feeling is in his hand. He has another Kappa.
How do I leave up double blue from? I need 6 mana.
He loses his just his.
No floating. That's this. So I need blue colorless for this.
Yeah, so he always does that, and then
Easy enough.
you get one Kappa and you put it on, and then swing it with the construct again. And you're like,
I'm just gonna read this way, you think?
Yeah, first. Where's my wisdom?
It gives haste.
And it has a bunch of other text, and it does. None of the other text is at all relevant. I promise. All right, so I'm gonna get these 2 lands. I'm gonna make a blue off this. I'm gonna use that to transmute T-West.
Sure. You gotta bounce a land?
Yeah, and I'll bounce that. Okay, T-West, get Summoner's Pact, cast Summoner's Pact.
Sure.
Doesn't do anything. Dragon.
Yep.
Yeah, they should have made it roll. That's what they would have put.
Go to combat. Or sorry, yeah. I'll haste my dude, go to combat.
Sure.
6 trigger.
Yep. I got a couple. Well, you resolve.
Yeah, I'm on my trigger, but of course. Alright, I'm gonna get Vasuva and I'll just get any there, so I'll just get this forest in here. Forest.
If you were attacking,
So forest. Do I need more mana? I probably don't need more mana. Alright, I'll get Vasuva bounce lands. Vasuva will enter as a copy of Valakut.
Yep.
Bounce land, trigger. I'll return this Hand War Battlements.
Yep.
Go to blocks.
Yeah, I got double block.
Sure. So I'll trade.
Yep.
Take 0. Alright, main phase 2. Play Dryad of the Elysian Grove.
Yep.
I'll play second land for turn 2 Valakut triggers. I'll 6 you.
Yes.
And then I'll make a green. Untap. Use the green. Cast Explore.
The games.
Games.
That's the match.
That was a match.
It's kind of